edition of the IWC Radio Podcast. Joining me this evening, Chucks and Beans. Chucks and Will. Beans is...
Oh, no.
He's on location playing Monopoly right now. Believe it or not. The highly anticipated game of Monopoly. Oh, what is this?
I don't have a can today. I just have a bottle of water.
How's that?
It's not quite the same.
That's a bit of an anticlimax, though.
Yeah. Hopefully one of you's got a real can
I do not.
of audio whoopers.
No, I don't know.
What I do have,
That's what we've got.
what I do have is...
It's in your face raw.
There we go. The sound clip of It's in Your Face Raw.
Alright.
Couldn't hear it because we still haven't figured out that.
Can't hear that.
Mm.
Oh, what a disaster the show already is.
So yeah, how you guys doing? Sorry about that.
It's alright. I'm pretty good. A bit tired, but I'm okay.
It's going to be a low energy show then.
Yeah.
I feel.
Isn't it always?
Touche. I have student neighbours on both sides, and they're let's say inconsiderate. I'll
That seems
leave
like
it
you're
there.
putting that mildly.
What have they done to you?
Do they block off your Wi-Fi?
No, they haven't done that. No, they've celebrated moving out of their parents' house pretty hard. I think that's what's going on.
Okay.
They're enjoying their freedom.
How many people are there?
That's the question. From what I can see in the garden right now, there's at least 5. So it's it's borderline. I don't know if there's any more hiding inside.
Dodgy ground, though.
Just in case.
5 people.
Yeah.
If we get one more person, you might as well get the authorities on the blower.
I have reason to believe there's another one inside, right? Like that's good enough for me.
Well, see, 6 is allowed, isn't it? 6.
Oh, 6 is not. Well, there's probably 2.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Do they have any animals?
Maybe I can go and act friendly. Hey, well, we're having drinks. Come on, yeah, I got some stuff. They invite me in. I'll be the 6th one or the 7th one. Then I'll report myself.
What, like an informant?
Yeah, an inside man. That's probably entrapment at that point, isn't it?
Plus, won't you get the fine as well?
It's not like that stopped anybody.
It's worth it. I'm old. I can pay it. It's probably not true, actually. Is it 10 grand? No, I can't pay it. In fact, they've got student loans. They probably can pay it.
Yeah. Or they'll just not pay it and forget about it.
Yeah, and it'll be all right somehow.
Yeah.
It'll just ruin your life secretly.
That's what students do. I never did the whole student thing, really. I missed all that. I'm not disappointed I missed all that, but
I think you probably did the right thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, I know people who did the whole student thing, and they're not really in any kind of better position. So
No. The people I know who did university and are doing best now got into a decent job who then wanted them to do another degree.
yeah.
So it's, I don't know, maybe it helps get the foot in the door. Maybe 10% of students actually go on to do something good, but there's a hell of a lot who end up in Starbucks or whatever.
Oh yeah, behind the bar somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. Turns out there's just not many jobs for photography majors. How many photographers do we need?
I don't get some of the courses these days.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't get why. I kind of understand why we need to know history, but then
So you don't repeat it.
You don't want to be doomed to repeat it.
Yeah.
I think the history you should know, you should learn in schools, like basic stuff. I don't think you should need to take it any further.
I do know a history graduate. He was great, actually. He did a master's and all that. He was really intelligent guy, although he says he doesn't even know history very well. Like, he knows post-colonial India up to, like, George Mountbatten, the last viceroy. Outside of that, he doesn't know any history at all. So now he is able to maybe teach history, but instead he's actually just learned to code. All right, I guess.
Yeah,
I guess that's the way it goes. He's actually doing really well now, doing coding.
I'm guessing he spent, what, 3-4 years on his course learning.
Oh, well, yeah, upwards of 5.
Yeah.
He did the extended, yeah.
Oh, well.
Okay.
At least he can go on the chase at some point.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I think that's where the thing came up. But I don't know if I mentioned, we're talking about some kind of quiz show, like he would be my phone a friend or something on Millionaire. And he went, no, maybe it's like just a pub quiz night. He said, no, I'd be terrible. I don't know anything. Are you good with history? Like, no, I'm not. I did a history degree. I specialized in this one tiny area of history. I can't even do, yeah. All right.
I don't get art students either. They annoy me.
There's a lot of humanities and the newer. I mean, I don't want to get on women's studies or any of that.
Oh, no.
I could get cancelled, but it's hard to see where that goes.
Mm.
I mean, going off of that, did you guys...
Moving swiftly on.
Yeah. Did you guys see Raw or SmackDown or anything like that, just to steer this somewhat back to wrestling for a little bit?
No.
Gotta bring it back to wrestling, haven't you? You've got to spoil off on all the time.
I mean, it is a wrestling podcast somewhat.
Allegedly.
Yeah, for how much longer? We'll see what we can do about that.
Oh, no.
What else can them 3 letters stand for? IWC.
Yeah, right.
True.
I watch
Crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you still cover wrestling then as well. Hey.
Yeah, that's true. It'd still be a wrestling show, wouldn't it? Oh, damn it. Okay.
I did see Raw. In Your Face Raw. I did see that.
It's In Your Face
I still
Raw.
don't know why it was called In Your Face Raw. But...
Yeah, I don't know why these shows need like catchy taglines or anything or slogans. A little bit, you know, it's very weird. I maybe it's just they know that you're going up against Monday Night Football, so hey, let's just let's add like a little slogan to each show that we have. You know,
let's pretend it's interesting.
Yeah.
As opposed to making it interesting.
Tagline that doesn't even really mean anything. In your face. What? You'll never see it coming.
Yeah.
What? Roman Reigns? I guess.
Yeah. I mean.
Guess I didn't see it coming. Not that surprised though, really. Okay. What I did see is Dynamite with that cake that didn't go into anyone's face.
Yeah.
Hugely disappointed by that. What's the point of a cake? Don't go in someone's face.
I mean,
another wrestling cake not going into a face.
I mean, I for one enjoy that trope. So.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
That's about all I can add this week. I've watched a couple of episodes of Impact Dynamite.
Yeah. What did you see? Sorry.
The last 2. So there was that one with the celebration with the cake. Then, oh god, I can't even remember. They blurred together. Goldust lost a match.
Yeah.
Against Brody Lee. Miro was the best man.
That's right. Yeah.
And then he said some stuff. He was working out and said he's going to plan a stag night. That's about the important stuff. The Young Bucks are just kicking referees
Yeah.
and then paying the fines. Don't really know why.
It was worth it to see Tony Khan just dumbfounded. Like, oh, what is this? A lot of money.
Yeah, he knows what money looks like.
Apparently.
Very familiar. Big stacks of money.
What else?
Oh, I don't know. You're really pushing me here.
Yeah.
What else happened? Kenny Omega and Adam Page are not really feuding, but they're acting
Splitsville.
like they might one day.
Yeah.
Hikaru Shida's feuding with both Nyla Rose and not Thunder Rosa. They're gonna tease being a team
Yeah.
against the other two, Diamante and Ivelisse.
Yeah.
But also, there might be something. She might be challenging for Thunder Rosa's title next. So she's got 3 programs to be working.
Yeah. What's Nyla Rose up to? She hasn't been on TV in forever. But then again,
She came back.
I know.
She's apparently the #1 contender.
Really?
Yeah. She's got Vicky Guerrero.
Yeah. Weird. Maybe if they had more than one women's match on Dynamite, it would be for some better storytelling, you know.
Maybe. Is that what Dark's for? They got one on there.
Oh, nobody watches Dark. That's usually just enhancement talent trying to, make it or break it, if you will, into AEW, if you ask me.
Yeah, I don't have much else for you. Eddie Kingston still... He's a great talker, but his eyebrows... There's something about his eyebrows. They're too, sculpted. He's got the nicest eyebrows, and it doesn't fit his character.
I don't think I've ever heard a critique like that before.
You have now, and you'll never unsee it.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, with just the way that they are, and yeah,
just the way that they are. That's exactly the way they are. Yeah, they're very shaped. He's like, he looks like he takes care of them.
All right. Okay. Did you see the parking lot brawl?
I did. And I also noticed that all of the nice cars were safe at the back, and they just smashed up like a beat down old Toyota.
Yeah.
That's good. That's what they should be doing.
Yeah, all the ones that were beat up also had like the plates from whatever dealership that they were from. So maybe that was part of the deal.
They had a lot of scuffs on them, and I noticed a lot of paint chips and stuff. And they were the ones to smash. That's cool. I guess the best friends won, and then Sue flipped everyone off.
Yeah, it was great.
That's pretty great.
Supposedly that was done all in one take, I believe. I've heard.
I should hope so. It's a wrestling match, right?
Yeah. It is what it is. Dave said it was like the best street fight he's ever seen.
Oh, God, he's such a shit. This guy. AEW's his new favorite thing. He used to do the same thing about New Japan. Everything New Japan was just great.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's just like the flavor thing of the week or whatever for him, you know?
But isn't everything in New Japan great according to the internet?
That's also true.
The internet loves New Japan. Hates WWE. Loves New Japan. Kind of likes AEW every now and then. Just kind of forgotten about Impact, really.
Yeah, everyone's forgotten about Impact. That seems to be exactly what Dave says about stuff, though. He loves New Japan. He seems to be very supportive of AEW, although, there's some criticisms to be made. Forgets completely about Impact because, he's only human. So I don't know if the internet's just following him. Probably. Although if you go on Reddit Squared Circle, it's, I don't know, 50-50. He has his doubters as well.
Who's Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah,
totally
I've seen a few people not really be on board with what he's saying.
Yeah. Especially if you listen to Russo.
Oh, no.
Well, of course. But nobody listens to him.
I do.
Really?
He's actually. I listen to him not because he's good, but because he's a different view. Like he says stuff that no one says because no one wants to say what Russo says. Very different way of seeing wrestling.
I don't know.
It's kind of like I mean, it's exactly like listening to Cornette, only like completely not like listening to Cornette. It's worth listening to because he says stuff that no one else says, and there's some truth in it, and there's something to it, but you don't want to go all in on the Cornette thing.
Well, that and you just I don't know. I kind of stopped listening because it's just
40 years out of date.
Yeah, that's kind of why.
Yeah, and Russo is as well. He's more like 20 years out of date, but
Yeah,
there's a lot that would still apply today, with a bit of tweaking.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just sitting here thinking, like, yeah, maybe that could work. Maybe instead of Viagra on a pole, you could have like just a normal wrestling match.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You don't want to go all in on any of these guys. You wouldn't want to with Dave either, as he's too wrestling focused. Not enough character. He just loves matches.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. And then Russo's too far the other way. He doesn't understand why there are matches.
In the chat, by the way, is saying Chuck's mom's license plate completely was being shown on TV. Yeah, I pointed that out. I was hoping that was a
my mom's license plate.
No, Chuck Taylor, Chuck Taylor's mom or whatever. Or no, it was Trent's mom. Yeah, Sue.
There you go. Was it actually her minivan, or was that a rental as well?
I would hope it was a rental, since it wasn't blurred.
If it was hers, what can we do with that information?
Track down where they live.
Really? I think you can do that?
Yeah. I think you can, yeah. You can just be like, hey, it's licensed to this person who probably lives at this address here. Yeah. I'm pretty sure of that, maybe.
Damn.
Because, like, that's pretty much the era that we live in. I mean, nobody has any privacy, so.
I just didn't know there was a service that did that.
I think it's like public records sort of thing.
Is it? God.
I think so.
That seems like too much.
Yeah.
Really need to be able to look up everyone who cuts you off.
That's partly why I'm like, hey, did you get the license plates of whoever did this thing?
Well, I know the police can look it up.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the public can.
I don't know, maybe.
I feel like I'd feel safer if they couldn't. Who knows?
I'd feel safer for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, good luck with that.
It's pointing out that it was a Pennsylvania tag, so I'm worried. Hey, maybe it was the real deal.
She drove down from Pennsylvania?
Maybe. That would be something if she did the road trip, yeah. Road trip just to, flip some people off.
Yeah. I'd pick her kids up from work. It's nice. That's some good mothering. Wonder if she gets good mileage in that minivan.
Oh, I have no idea.
She'd need to. Down from Pennsylvania.
Let's see here. Yeah, so that was pretty much Dynamite. It was pretty good. I thought the first hour was kind of dragging a little bit. They had great matches. It's just it lacked a little bit of pizzazz, and then hour two kind of picked up. I feel, but really, like in terms of quality of wrestling, I mean, start to finish, it was one of the best. So, yeah, Raw. I'm looking over.
In your face.
In your face. In your face, Raw.
It's in your face, Raw.
Yeah, there it is. I'm not sure what they're doing.
For some reason, we had Dolph Ziggler on commentary.
Yeah, and Michael Cole was there instead of Tom Phillips.
Again, twice in 2 weeks.
Yeah, so you think maybe
What's going on with Tom Phillips? Where's he gone?
you think he might have the Rona?
You can come back after like 10 days, can you? He's been gone for a month or more.
Has he? Has it been that long? What?
So, yeah, well, he was kicked off NXT first, wasn't he? Replaced by God, that other guy. Is it Mike Rome or someone? God, no.
Oh yeah, but he was on Raw for a while. He was on Raw up until
Vic
Payback,
Joseph.
I think.
Vic Joseph thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Weird.
Cole's only done last 2 weeks of Raw for some reason.
Wasn't someone else doing it before that?
No, there was
No, it was Tom.
Saxton, Phillips, and Samoa
Samoa
Joe.
Joe. Yeah.
Ah.
Samoa Joe also absent this week.
I
Yeah,
didn't watch those shows, but I seem to remember him being replaced. Okay. So why was he taken off NXT before being taken off Raw?
I don't know. To be honest,
Great question.
good question. Yeah.
It's a new Tomspiracy.
Well, they found Vic Joseph again, didn't they? They don't know where he'd been. He just kind of appeared at the last takeover. And then they brought in Wade Barrett as well, because Morrow's gone. He actually signed the contract now as well. He actually signed a proper deal. But I like Wade Barrett, actually. He's pretty good in commentary.
Yeah, that's good news.
Well done. Then Ziggler got beat up in the basement of Raw, or whatever they call it. Raw Underground.
Raw in your face underground.
So then we got MVP, who's terrible on commentary.
Who beat him up?
What?
MVP's terrible on commentary.
Okay.
Think-
Why? What's the reason behind this?
He would say that. He hates MVP.
Oh,
Well,
that's true. Yeah, he's
that-
biased. He has that
No,
against him.
His voice just doesn't fit commentary. I don't know. It's not a clear voice when he's talking. And I do hate him as well.
Oh, there we go. It is now out there. There we are.
Who beat up Ziggler?
That was my follow-up. Was it Strowman?
Was it Strowman? Yeah, I think it was Strowman. Yeah.
That's right. I saw a clip of that. Yeah, Strowman should have. I saw a clip because there were 67 camera cuts in like a 2-minute segment.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
I have a highlight right here. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Yep, Ziggler with a headlock on this guy. And out of nowhere, Braun Strowman. There we go. Who has gloves. Like he just got done cutting down trees or some shit. Yeah, weird. All right. I've also was kind of catching my eye here. I'm trying to look it up on WWE Shop here real quick. It looks like this year's Connor's Cure shirt looks like it's a take from the almighty Bobby Lashley. Like it's a quick like copy paste job here, which I'm not sure if that's intended or not because it's for charity. Let me see here if I can find it. Alright, hold on. Hang on, dead air. Hold on. Hang on.
One you mean?
Not so dead. Your typing sounds like I don't know, a herd of elephants or something. It's pretty...
Yeah, I upped the I've been having some volume issues. I think since I've moved to Windows 10, like Skype's like
you got to blame Windows 10 again.
Well, not Windows 10, but Skype. I blame Skype.
That's fair.
Since moving to Windows 10, like Skype's just like, oh, I'm just gonna automatically adjust your audio again. I'm like, no, please don't.
It's like you don't sound too loud. You sound fine. But
But when
I don't know.
do-
It's like the mic is right on the desk next to the thing, and it's vibrating right through or something. I don't know.
It's under the desk. Sorry.
Oh,
I don't have a proper mic arm, so it's pretty much what I have to use as like a improper mic stand sort of thing. I could have sworn. Oh, there it is. Yeah, hold on. But no, damn it. No, that's not the one. Anyway. Now I can't find my point here that I'm trying to make. Either way, the Connor's Cure shirt for this year looks I thought it looked similar to previous design, but I guess not. Was my point. Ugh. So you heard me typing for nothing. Let's see here. Retribution showed up, and it looks like it's people have identified that it's like Dijak, Mia Yim, Mercedes Martinez, Dio Madden, and Shane something or other. Not Shane McMahon.
Shane Thorne.
Yeah, that's the one. As the people leading the group, which may or may not be, who actually debuts as Retribution here whenever they decide to start unmasking folks, if they ever do.
Dominic Dijak is in it?
Yeah.
But he's huge.
Yeah.
And all of the Antifa guys I've seen running about have been, like, tiny.
Yeah.
So how's that, then?
I don't know. Like, they cut, like,
just
one
the
of
Dark
those...
Orders, they're his creepers.
It may be,
Yeah.
Because, like, they cut this, like, Shield-style promo in the back, and they had, like, the voice modulators on, so you couldn't really tell, and then somebody kind of deciphered it and ran it through a, one of those decrypto sound tools, I guess, and then they figured out who it was, so.
Huh.
But again, I mean, things could change from now till whenever they, actually start unmasking people, if they do. Let's see here. What was this? Drew McIntyre kicked off In Your Face Raw, addressing Randy Orton after hitting the Viper with 3 Claymores last week, though the Viper status for Clash of Champions is in question. McIntyre still wants to ensure the punishment continues, and made their WWE title showdown an ambulance match. So there you go. Clash of Champions, Gold Rush. There's another tagline for you.
Gold Rush, yeah.
It's going to be an ambulance match, which I mean, okay. All right. Sure.
Yeah. Ambulance. That's a thing.
Street Profits defeated Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura. And
Why were they on Raw?
It was a champions versus champions match.
Yeah, but why though?
They're champions.
Of the other brand, they can't just show up.
Yeah, it's the championship rule. Yeah, you totally can.
No, it's not. That's only for the women's champions because they're on both brands.
Yeah, they can do that with the women's because it's the championship's rule.
It's not all champions. Is that a new rule? Have they just announced that?
No, it's always been all champions.
It has no, it hasn't.
No,
it's only the women's
on,
tag.
They said on SmackDown the week before it was part of the brand to brand invitational.
Oh,
they remembered that.
Oh my god.
Plus, it was in your face, bro. So do it,
yeah.
like.
Hold on,
It's In Your Face Raw.
There it is. I'm never gonna get tired of that soundbite, by the way. I know you guys can't hear it, but I absolutely love it.
Was it the rule book goes out the window or history goes out the window?
The one night a year where history goes out the window.
History goes out the window. It's the one night of the year where Raw Superstars and SmackDown Superstars do battle, or whatever that one was.
That's coming up soon, man.
Coming up soon.
It's coming up. Shocking.
Cedric Alexander defeated Ricochet, who
What? And they were a tag team last I saw.
Really?
Yeah, Cedric's gone rogue, isn't he?
Yeah, supposedly he joined the Hurt Business or whatever.
Oh, he
Yeah.
actually did. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense then.
And some people are speculating that it's like, Cedric could just backstab the Hurt Business and just, just out of nowhere.
That would suck.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then go back to being a tag team with Ricochet. So, like, I attacked you so that I could attack them, and now everything's just fine again.
Yeah.
No, that's not bringing me... None of this is bringing me back. Not interested.
So you know that main event we had on Raw of McIntyre, Keith... We call him Keith Hill then for some reason.
Who's Keith Hill?
I don't know.
Is that a porn star?
Keith Hill. Yeah,
I don't know, I forgot who Keith Hill is. Keith Hill's a footballer, apparently. He's
what's he play for?
For professional football manager now. Used to manage more. He manages Bolton Wanderers, apparently.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Keith Hill.
Do you not know that?
No.
Where did that come from then? Okay, yeah. So...
I don't know. I'm trying to kind of jump ahead here, Smith. Did you have anything else to say the rest of Raw?
Oh yeah, the women's match, the women's championship match with Asuka and Mickie James, where it ended in a kerfuffle.
Yeah, because what are they called now? They've been given a name, haven't they? The Nia Jackson, the other one.
The other one. Shayna?
That's the one. They were
The
called
one was Shania then.
No, it was something like Jack of Spades or Jack or something.
Queen of Spades?
She's the Queen of Spades.
Yeah, but she Jack's of Spades. Yeah, that was it. There's some kind of play on Jack's and Spades.
That sucks.
I'm
gonna have to look this up because surely they can do better than that.
Probably could. But...
go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, because they were at ringside, weren't they? And they got involved in the end.
Well, yeah, but the match itself ended under controversy because here I'll throw it up on the stream here, sort of. Here's the clip if I can find it here. Hold on, or if I can. There we go. There we are. So yeah, Asuka gets Mickie into this lock here, and then the ref. You see the ref right here. He tries to check on Mickie or something, and then all of a sudden, Mickie rolls over, and the ref is like, "Stop the match. It's over." And then Mickey's like, "What the hell? What are you doing?"
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I remember seeing this.
And the referee said something like, "Asuka wins because Mickie was unable to continue," and supposedly Mickie was supposedly the ref fucked up, according to Brian Alvarez from what he heard. So very strange finish. Assuming you're still there, Chuck. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, I'm looking up Jacks of Spades, just really hoping that it's not a thing.
I've seen. I've got a tweet here from Nia Jax. That she's used it in a hashtag.
Jacks and Spades. Is that what it is?
Oh my god. Skype just was like, "Hey, here's a link."
Yeah.
In my face there. In my face.
Shania Payne.
It's in your face raw.
Yeah, look at that one. Jacks of Spades.
Of Spades and Shania Payne.
Shania Payne is worse than Jacks of Spades. I'm sorry.
But Jacks of Spades doesn't even make sense because they're not. She's a Queen of Spades, not a Jack.
She has multiple.
Jacks of Spades. There's only one Jack of Spades.
Yeah, but she has multiple from different card decks. That's the.
Well, that's cheating.
She's using a loaded deck or something, or
Another Jack of Spades up her sleeve. Shania Payne. Oh, because like Shania Twain. I get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
terrible. That's
I don't know. That's pretty bad too, but I think I prefer it.
Prefer what?
Shania Payne.
Really?
Just because I it's not that I like that one, but I just hate the other one more.
yeah. I'm gonna go with the Jacks of Spades over Shania Payne.
I think I would call them Shay Jacks because they're going to clean out the women's locker room.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Lashley defeated Eric of the Viking Raiders because Ivar injured himself on a dive last week. Yeah, and then Seth Rollins defeated Dominic Mysterio in a steel cage match where apparently this feud's still gonna go.
Yeah. Did a little bit of a tease actually, which I'm really hoping they're not going to go anywhere with. But so Rollins beat the shit out of Murphy, and then let the Mysterio family go into the cave to check on Dominic. And as they're getting into the cage, Ray's daughter went to check on Murphy. So apparently, she could be coming into the story as some sort of love interest for Murphy.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is she anything? Has she been training? Is she
I don't know.
involved in it?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, as Ray and his wife were checking on Dominic in the ring, and she was on the outside, and they made a point of going to a different camera to show her checking on him. So they're gonna make something of it, I think. But yeah.
Yeah, so I think that was pretty much Raw. Oh yeah, Retribution took out Drew McIntyre and Keith Lee. Oh, also, Riot Squad defeated Natalia and Lana, where Lana was taken out by, I believe, Nia Jax, and she put her through the announce table and knocked all of Cole's cough drops all over the place. As you can see in the photo here. Yeah, see. There you go. Then we move over to
That's cough drops.
then we move over to SmackDown. Where Cesaro defeated Grand Metalik. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad Cesaro's winning. He should be, I don't know, in some more high-profile matches, but
They're teasing the Lucharis party splitting up.
again.
Yeah, they're having arguments at ringside about what to do, and
Is that so last I saw, Kalisto came back and then about a week later just attacked them and left. So when you say they're splitting up, is Kalisto sticking around and now he's threatening to leave again, or is it the other two?
It's Dorado seems to be the one that's.
But so are the other two? It's oh god, what's the other guy? Metalik.
Yeah.
And Kalisto, are they still together?
Well, the three of them are still
together
officially.
Okay. Yeah. I kind of thought Kalisto had left them. He was just unhappy. And then
they all came out together, but then Dorado tried to help out. It's the old tried to help out, but doesn't make things worse. And then they all kind of turned on him a bit, although didn't fully. If you know what I mean. Just sort of lots of shouting and pointing and stuff.
Yeah. Oh well.
Nothing actually happened.
Sounds
but
like
eventually it'll go.
Let's see here.
That'd be a good three-way match, by the way. They should just do that for fun.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Nikki Cross defeated Lacey Evans. Apparently, Bayley delivered another attack on Sasha Banks, who was cutting a promo in a neck brace.
Yeah.
So they're really trying hard to kind of, get your sympathy on this. Let me see something here real quick here. AJ Styles defeated Sami Zayn.
That was a good match, actually. Enjoyed that one.
Yeah, Sami Zayn's back on TV, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that.
Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, the Uso.
Oh, the Uso.
Defeated Sheamus and King Corbin in a Samoan street fight as the main event. So,
what made the street fight Samoan?
Jey Uso and Roman Reigns were in it.
Okay, all right, fine.
I mean, that's the only answer I
Unnecessarily
have.
pointing out their race, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think Brad Zach here is gonna get into why it was called a Samoan street fight.
Would that be okay if you did it with anyone else? Could you have Apollo Crews and Bobby Lashley in a black guy street fight? It just seems wrong somehow, you know?
Didn't they did do, didn't Sheamus have a Belfast street fight once? Sure he did.
Belfast
Yeah,
Brawl.
probably Belfast Brawl, yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Belfast
For a
Brawl.
while, he was just called the Great White, so I don't think you could just get away with saying the Great White Brawl
That's fair.
in WWE.
That's fair.
You know?
I like the Great White when it was Big Show had to do a show when Big Show left WWE for a while, like 03 or whatever. He did some random show with Hulk Hogan, filling in for Jerry Lawler. Because apparently Hogan's never beaten Jerry Lawler in his whole career, which is strange.
Yeah.
Keep
But-
it that way.
WWE pulled King out, and so they had to replace him with Big Show. But because it was outside WWE, he couldn't be Big Show, so he was Paul the Great White. That's clever. I like that one.
There's a great moment just on SmackDown during that the Rich House Party match, where they're all kind of arguing, trying to tell Medley what to do, basically. And Corey Graves comes out with a great line. He says, you've got these two people trying to fill this guy's head and with all kinds, trying to tell him what to do. He said, he's just going to get confused and he won't know what to do. And he's basically trying to say, he's got there's too many people in his head.
Mm-hmm.
And Michael Cole went, yeah, I know that feeling.
Wow.
Wow. After 25 years, Michael Cole finally makes a good joke.
Yeah. Incredible. Let's see here. Yeah, I guess that's it. I mean, that was.
That's pretty much it, yeah. Just one last thing from Raw, because the main event was Keith Hill and Drew McIntyre. Because it was that good. We're going to do it again on Monday.
Okay,
They've already announced that that'll
for
be
the
the main
title or
event.
anything?
No, just to fill time, because it's 3 hours long.
And who won the first one? Did Keith Hill actually? I'm guessing Keith Hill didn't win.
No, I think it did nobody, because it was Retribution got involved.
Yeah, that makes sense. You can't beat either of those guys. You have to have a shitty run-in.
Yeah. And we've also got Strowman against Dabba Kato
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
in the basement thing.
The Raw Underground in your face.
Is that going anywhere?
It's in your
the
face
underground thing?
Raw.
Are they moving it on?
It doesn't seem to be. Just Strowman's now turned up and he's going to beat everyone.
Just don't really know why.
Yeah, there's no. There's just no point to Raw Underground. That's the problem. Like there's no championship. It's just dudes and women around the ring with no ropes, just wanting to fight. Like that's it. And while the concept, I mean, is nice. It's a nice change of pace. It doesn't work, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. So none of that recap makes me want to watch any WWE again, unfortunately. There was one news story that did tempt me to come back.
Was it the Molina one?
It was. That's right. So PW Insider have announced that she's signed and she will be coming back very soon, like possibly within the next week. Melina then tweeted, "What's that?"
I've heard it was happening on Raw.
Could be, and there's a lot of speculation that maybe she's tagging with Mickie James or something. Does that fit in with whatever they're doing?
Possibly,
yeah. She's then tweeted, "This makes my heart ache because I love my fans so much." See, she loves me.
Oh my
God. She says it right there. "I want you to realize these sites that claim they know what's happening don't. How many times have they falsely reported things about me and said I'm returning? You can't believe them because they do not report real or correct news, blah, blah, blah. I am not signed with WWE, but that doesn't mean it's not a possibility." This is like a long Facebook post which basically says, "I'm not signed, but
there's a chance."
It's like one of those things that she wants to keep the surprise, even though the surprise is now gone, and it's obviously going to happen, but she has to pretend it's not going to happen.
Yeah,
but also doesn't want to say it's not going to happen. Just I may have to watch Raw just to find out.
Instead of like, I don't know, just like playing it up, like, hey, guess you're gonna have to tune in to Raw this Monday.
Yeah,
I don't know who might show up, and just post like a GIF or something of herself.
Or say nothing at all. That would be fine.
That also works too. Either nothing. I don't like the fact that people downplay it when chances are like even reputable dirt sheets can get it right most of the time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Just play into that aspect instead of like outright denying it.
It always bugged me when Jericho did it on all of his returns, and people would say, "Looks like it could be Jericho. I think it's Jericho," and he would say, "Nope, not me, not happening."
Yeah.
Everyone knew it was happening, and then it turned out to be him anyway, so he was just full of shit.
Yeah.
So why say it's not him?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Did you see the image? And so actually, first off, have anyone played Battleground?
No, I've heard really bad things though.
Yeah, I've heard bad things as well. Apparently there's an image in the game which I'm trying to get you an image of.
Oh, and it was like stolen from a tweet.
It was stolen from Impact.
Oh, really? It's stolen from Impact.
There you go. I don't know if you can throw that up.
Oh, are you talking? Yeah, this is the Tessa Blanchard in Battleground, right? Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, Tiger Driver. There we go. Yeah. Here, let me throw this up here real quick. Boop.
Right. That. Yeah.
Boop. There we are. Yeah.
So there was. That's the picture, and whoever it was that took the picture said that he wasn't credited for the picture's use in the game. So there's another thing.
Yeah, you gotta always credit your sources.
He's since spoken to 2K, and they're going to be removing it from the game, apparently.
Okay, just give him a bit of money.
Well,
throw some money at him,
yeah.
Or say, no, we changed it enough so that it's not your work anymore.
Someone tried to say, maybe in that tweet a bit further down, I'm not sure. Someone tried to say it wasn't Tessa, it was Becky from when she invaded Raw.
No.
Broken nose.
No,
No.
it's not.
Not at all.
Becky's arms aren't that large.
No.
This guy's like, hey, WWE Games, you want to tell me why you took my photo without permission to use it in your game? And somebody's like, I don't have to ask for your permission, unfortunately. Fairly positive this falls under fair use copyright. And then the guy replied, wrong, Fair Use Act is if you use the picture for explanation purposes, not for art in a game that you're making money off of. I don't know.
It's so obvious if you look at the original picture as well.
Yeah.
It
People trying to make out it's the Becky thing. It just doesn't look anything like it.
Yeah.
Even the hair is in the right place, the fingers, like it's.
The only thing is that she's got her arms out, that's it. And they're not even in the right place. Even down to the hair going down
The hair
front of
exactly
it.
there, the shadow under the chin, like every finger with the like index fingers out, like it's that's the picture.
Yeah, just throw money at the guy. Like, oh, hey, here you go.
Take it out of the game.
They probably haven't got the money because the game's shite.
Yeah, I've heard, I don't know, I've heard a couple of things that you can, like, repeatedly do the alligator spot and whatnot, and, yeah, apparently it's not good. Maybe this is just another, like, one and done type of video game for
I should hope so.
For Battlegrounds. I mean, it seems like they were trying to recapture like the imagination of All Stars back in the day, like 9 years ago.
Yeah.
And now,
That was alright.
And now they came out with something that looks more like Celebrity Deathmatch in a weird cartoony fashion. Like it's just I don't know.
So they didn't do a normal game this year, right? Because the last one was so bad.
Yeah, no.
They just did this instead.
Yeah. And it's also really bad.
I kind of hoped that meant they would be giving 2 years for the next game. But I guess if they just did this one instead, it's just going to be the same old next year as well.
Apparently not, though. Next year's game is going to be a lot different. I was reading the report from one of the fan sites for the game.
Mm-hmm.
And 2K's developers have actually been talking with a lot of the different fan sites, trying to get input and ideas. And one of them even did a AMA on Reddit. And
that never ends well.
Well, no. But he basically said that they're recoding the game from scratch. So
if they just code the same game back up, though, that's
well,
that's the problem. We don't want universe mode. Give us the GM mode back. That's what people like, and actual storylines. Don't just say, well, you can make your own, and there are 50 storylines that might happen at random, which never do. That
was the thing. The major points was the basically redoing it again. So take them how you will. They want to do GM mode, but they've not got to it yet.
Yes, it's not going to happen then, is it?
It is on the plans.
Answers like that. I would love to. We hear you. We love that mode too, but oh well.
There's another one. The AMA is quite obviously freely available to read, but they're probably not gonna ever be able to do custom music again because of copyright reasons.
Custom music.
Yeah, you could have your own entrance music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like back on the Xbox and whatever, you could actually put your own music on to various games. That was so cool.
They said they looked into doing a tie-in with Spotify, but the costs were too high.
Yeah.
And the other thing is WWE won't let them alter the character models, so you can't give someone a new haircut or anything like that.
That's
But by the sound of it, the new game is going to be at least very they're changing all the controls as well, all the way the gameplay is. They're changing all that around. So it sounds like it's gonna be different at least. Whenever it's out, that was another question they asked: would it be out November, whatever next year? And I said that's what they're aiming for, but they can't guarantee it. So.
So is this the one? I've got one AMA here from 3 months ago. Does that sound right?
Let's see, when was this one I read?
Patrick
Probably
Gilmore, game industry veteran, newly minted executive producer from WWE. That's okay.
The guy I was reading was from the Smack Talks site. Quite a well-known YouTuber. When did he put his video up? Let's have a look. Dead air.
Dead air. Dead air.
Dead air. No, it's a crime. It's a crime.
Sorry.
PS3 360 games had little to no trouble adding a custom music option, but it hasn't appeared since. He says, "Oh God, a huge long answer," and he doesn't really answer it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm unfamiliar with like the whole. I don't know. Ever since like SmackDown versus Raw on the PS2, I think that was like one of the last ones I played. So it's been a very long while, and I've heard people complain
One of them.
about, yeah,
I don't know, 06 or something was actually really good.
Yeah, and I've heard people complain about Ukes being like majority of the problem because they keep just copying pasting the same engine and whatnot, game after game, and that's why you have all these like wacky fucking bugs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they've been using the same engine since SmackDown vs. Raw days.
Yeah.
And just building on it, and it's not. It can't do what it used to, what they wanted to do. So.
Yeah. So, I mean, if they are reworking this from the ground up, I mean, that is a welcoming change. I mean, there is that, but, as Chuck's pointed out, don't make it the same game,
Yeah.
It's so frustrating how many games are just the same game every year.
Like Madden.
Yeah.
Like Madden, like FIFA, yeah, I'm sure.
The yearly games, to be fair to them, they can't do anything else because they have they don't have the time to develop anything for the yearly release games. They can't do it. They just, when say like FIFA 21, is it? Yeah.
Guess it will be, yeah.
FIFA 21 is due out in the next couple of weeks, I think, or next month or so. Mm-hmm. And literally, probably already doing it. As soon as they finish development on that, they start the next one. Just because they haven't got the time to, and even then, it might be a year, but it won't be a year in development time.
But then what are they doing with that year that isn't sorting out all of the bugs in career mode? Which have been there for at least 5 years, because nothing ever changes. It's just a copy-paste game. They update the rosters or whatever, I guess you'd say, in the Madden or the teams. But the gameplay is exactly the same, and they don't care because FIFA Ultimate Team still makes loads of money. They will just do that again. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't play that. And they don't even do that story mode anymore. Recent one doesn't have the journey.
The journey, that was pretty good though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd imagine they might bring that back because that was quite a popular mode, I think.
Yeah.
There's a new wrestling game coming out as well from I've never heard of them. A developer called Virtual Basement.
Virtual Basement. Was it like a generic one, or are they working with TNA?
They've signed a couple of indie stars by the looks of it. They're working on individual contracts rather than getting a company behind it. There's no screenshots or previews or anything because they literally just announced it and said that it's got. I think they got Ken Shamrock involved in it. I think what I read.
Yeah. By the way, I think that's it for the news and whatnot. I think we're done.
Yeah.
I don't see anything else unless there's anything else you guys would want to add before we get out of here. Not to interrupt or anything.
No, I don't think I have anything else.
Are they branding this week's Raw or Monday's Raw as In Your Face? So I can still use.
It's In Your Face
I don't know. They are now, but I think we should just carry it on.
Yeah, just to keep up with appearances, you know.
Yeah.
That way that's a good detractor away from Monday Night Football. So. So supposedly they did all right. They didn't get hurt in the ratings too much with the doubleheader for Monday.
Oh, quick one. NXT UK came back this week.
Yeah. How was that?
Pretty good actually. A little bit weird because they're doing it in the BT Sports Studios.
Huh.
Which obviously you probably won't know, Smith, but Chuck should probably know it's where they do the Champions League games from.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of having Gary Lineker sitting at a table, there's a wrestling ring there. And it's a bit weird because it's obviously a TV studio. It's weird because it's empty because they obviously can't have fans in there.
Yeah.
At the moment. And there's a good little 15-minute documentary. I think it's on the YouTube channel if you want to catch it. It was on BT Sport itself.
Yeah, I might take a look over a little bit later. Yeah.
Of how it's all being put together, and it's kind of cool how they're doing it. They're doing the shows in the studios, obviously.
Yeah.
And they've got Shawn Michaels producing from Florida over.
What? That's crazy.
At Tannoy, yeah, you hear his voice every now and then. It's weird, but it's really clever how they've managed to do it.
That's kind of a dream job, yeah.
So, but yeah, the first show wasn't too bad. They're going to be doing this Heritage Cup next week, which got these crazy rules with the rounds based and knockouts and stuff. And
yeah.
It's good to have it back though.
Yeah. Is there anything else before we get out of here?
I don't think so. Just hope Melina comes back.
Yeah,
We don't have any pay-per-views coming up, do we?
Supposedly there's a takeover in like 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
So it's Clash of Champions Gold Rush. But I don't know when it actually is.
Let's look that up now. Clash of Champions 2020 is September 27th, so next week.
Oh, okay.
God, they really don't wait anymore, do they? So the last one was Payback, and that was August 30th. I think that's a month. That's not so crazy.
This is the last one, unless they obviously extend the deal, but this should be the last.
The last Thunderdome.
Thunderdome, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I did see John Alba was reporting this week that they are looking into possibly doing an outdoor stadium in Florida somewhere.
They're catching up with... Yeah, do it at Daly's place.
Yeah. And again, yeah, they're going to possibly letting some fans in if they can find somewhere. But that was early last week. Yeah, I've not heard anything since.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I will just have to see how that turns out because. Yeah. Maybe if they get some actual fans, even for an outdoor venue, I might start tuning back in and whatnot. We'll see.
It seems kind of weird for them to, if whatever happens, if they've got to come out of the Amway Centre because the deal's up, then it It's gonna look a bit of a downgrade to go back to the performance center.
Yeah.
So that won't look good on screen.
Yeah, that's true.
Being 1 week in, I know the Thunderdome's not perfect, but it's better than the performance center.
Have they sorted out people showing, stuff on the screen?
I've seen no reports since, so I'm guessing it must have.
No, must have put them all on tape delay or something.
Yeah. I tried to get in for last week's SmackDown, and they just kept saying it was full. So they may do what they said they were doing, and just have a list of good people that they can trust.
But you weren't on it.
No, I can't be trusted.
No, obviously not.
All right then. Next week, if we can get Beans on here, away from his captivating Monopoly game.
I want to know who won.
Yeah, we'll see who won. He said something about an hour ago, saying hoping I can come on, but this is turning into World War III. So I don't know if he survived or if he thwarted whoever else was playing, but we'll hopefully have an update on that next week.
The trick to winning any game of Monopoly: buy the brown properties.
The cheapest ones.
Yeah,
it's true.
I mean, it is really close.
I'm not sure that's
to go. It is really close. I mean, could work.
Yeah. You buy them, you lump hotels on them, and you don't make a fortune off them, but people keep landing them.
Why would they land there more often than anywhere else, though?
They don't really. There's no statistical reason why, but I don't know. I've always done that, and I've always found it to be quite successful.
You're undefeated in Monopoly. I've actually heard actual strategies that if you play by the rules and you don't use the free parking rule that everyone just makes up, and there's something in the actual rules that you have to auction off. If anyone lands on a property and they don't want to buy it, it goes straight to auction and someone basically will own it.
Yeah,
the game does that. If you play the game on the iPad, the game does
right.
that.
Yeah, so that's actually in the rules, but no one ever really plays it. You just skip over it. That's why it takes so long. Really, by the time you go around the board a couple of times, everything should be owned. But the strategy is buy houses, buy whatever it is, 4 or 5 houses, but don't upgrade to hotels. Because the game only has like 20, 25 houses.
Yeah, there's not many.
And if you got them all, no one else can buy any houses.
Yeah, that's true.
So, as in life, the key to success is just to be a massive dick.
See, I used to always think the key was buying the purple ones, the expensive ones, but it's not.
You would think.
It doesn't work that way. It's either way. Go browns.
Go cheap.
Go cheap.
Well,
go brown.
Go cheap, yeah. Old Kent Road, Whitechapel, whatever it is.
Old Kent Road, that's it.
Yeah. I guess it's only two streets,
so
it's easier to get the monopoly on it.
That, and the get your utilities and your train stations. That's the other one.
Yeah, that's easier said than done.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's always good too.
We should have a game of Monopoly.
The key to winning Monopoly is to own all the stuff, apparently.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
All right, well...
kind of Monopoly?
Yeah.
I'll play Monopoly, yeah.
We'll be back next week. Hopefully, like I said, we'll have an update from Beans on the Monopoly game, and yeah. And
if he's still playing.
If he's still playing
Next week we're playing Monopoly live.
We could arrange that.
We could, actually.
We actually could, yeah. Might be streaming till 5 a.m.
That was me last night. Anyway, we'll see you then.
What were you playing? Were you playing... What's the new Fall Guys? Among Us, is it?
Yeah, I'm not crazy about it. It looks like something from like 2005 Newgrounds.
Yeah, it really does.
And it's just like, hey, try it. I feel like it's one of those games that you need like people to play with it, because otherwise, if it's like if you go against randos, you just get like, I don't know, like awful people or just folks that aren't fun.
Sounds like online gaming to me.
Yeah.
I was watching you for about half an hour last night, actually. Didn't say anything.
Yeah, it was like an all-nighter for me, basically. It was Dead by Daylight that I was trying to do. It was one fucking challenge I had to complete, and it took so long because of other people being knobs.
You were getting quite angry because you jumped through a window and the guy still got you.
Oh yeah, that. Oh my god. Yeah, that legit pissed me off. The game's supposed to be running on like some sort of like upgraded servers that are supposed to like be good with latency, and that shit still fucking happens. It's oh yeah. Anyway, we'll be back next week, and hopefully, like I said, we'll have beans and some more stuff to talk about and all that. So take care, have a great one, and see you then. Good night, everybody.